Hello lovelies and welcome back to the channel. My name is Katya and today we are going to be doing another Mamamoo marathon. I have been missing doing these marathons for Mamamoo and I have decided we are going to go back to the beginning. We're going to take a step back in time and we're going to be watching some of their older MVs, and I kind of went in order, at least I tried to go in order of when these MVs were coming out. So after Mr. Ambiguous, I kind of went from there and found some of their older MVs, and I did go to their channel specifically to get these MVs, so we're going to be checking out 4 today. I really wanted to check up some of their older stuff because I know it was kind of going all over the place with the other two, and those were just because they were recommendations from you guys, so of course wanted to check those out. But I haven't gotten many more recommendations as far as any specific videos. I pretty much have touched upon them with only like a couple I haven't done yet. But obviously they have been around for a few years, so they have a lot of content for me to get through. So I wanted to go ahead and get through some of their older MVs and check some of those out. And today we're going to be checking out PIANOMAN, which I have been requested of before, but I think for a live performance, which we will do, but just not in today's video. We're going to be checking out the MV today. Mamamoo and ESNA for AHH, I believe that's how it is. That's just the title, so forgive me if I'm reading it wrong. And oh yeah, and one more, which is 1 centimeter. So those are the 4 songs we're going to be checking out today. I'm super excited to hear their older stuff and just overall just see like what they were sounding like back then, because these videos came out between 8 to 9 years ago. So I wonder if these concepts are going to be closer to kind of what Mr. Ambiguous was, and maybe like those styles and everything. But I guess we'll see. This is like within the 1st and 2nd year of their debut, so probably within the 1st or 2nd album they put out. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. So we're going to be starting off with PIANOMAN, and I'm really curious to see what this one sounds like. I have gotten a couple of requests for this song, and it has been on my list of things to watch, but just haven't gotten to it yet until now, so I'm really curious. I wonder if it's going to be like a slower paced song, or slower tempoed song or not. I'm not sure. Like, PIANOMAN kind of gives me that vibe. Also, I don't know if you guys have been hearing, but my neighbor has been cutting his grass for like, I don't know, like an hour, and he's been really loud. So if you guys hear that in the background, sorry. He's kind of quieted down, but it's still been very loud. Like, I have my headphones on and I can still hear him, so sorry if you guys can too. But let's just go ahead and get started. PIANOMAN. And we do have captions on. Hwasa. Huyin. Mumyu. Solar. Gongchan. Hopefully I said the name right. She looks so good as blonde. Mamamoo.
Hey, PIANOMAN.
Ooh. If Hwasa was my bartender, I wouldn't be able to focus.
오른쪽으로 왼쪽으로 왼쪽으로 왼쪽으로
Oh. I like that callback. I also really like this black and white. Woo, girl! Ooh. Moonstar! Yes, 100%. Ooh, ain't no need. Girl, man, you are killing it. Ooh, is that it? Man, they're always killing it in their music videos. They are doing so... They just do so good. They're amazing performers in their music videos. They really, really are. Even, like, you know, from the beginning, they've been working hard on the music videos. But I really liked the song. I really, really did. It's kind of got, I guess, a jazzy vibe to it. I really like how they did put forth that piano sound, though, in the song overall. Obviously, it's called PIANOMAN, so obviously you want to be able to hear the piano in the song. It would make no sense if you couldn't hear the piano. So I really like that you were really able to hear those keys being played in there. I love the whole, like, kind of black and white, kind of monochrome-ish kind of going down in the whole music video. I like how, like, the tone overall was kind of toned down at a lot of parts, and how the color would kind of come back a little bit when they were going a little bit crazier. Like Moonbyo was going off in her part. She was dancing. I mean, she was the dancer in the music video, so it makes sense, but woo, she looks so good. And I love Hwasa's blonde. Like, she looks so good. It is a look. And they just sing so well. It is just so good. Now, I don't know who the actor is featured in this music video. His face maybe looks kind of familiar, but I really don't know to be sure. But, you know, he was playing along with his role, you know, going through all of them when they had their moments with him. And I'm assuming, like, that was, like, his position, like, you know, the title, he was the piano man, right? In this bar that they're all in. So obviously, because, like, it said, like, what their positions were. Like, Hwasa was the bartender, Wheein was the waitress, Solar was a singer, and Moonbyo was a dancer. So obviously his position is piano man, right? Like, that would be the only thing that makes sense. But overall, it's just really, really good. A lot of fun. I can't wait to actually see this in a live performance, like fully seeing choreo and everything, because I was already loving the choreo. It looks so good. It really does kind of have this jazzy kind of thing going on, you know, with it. And it's not like overbearingly jazzy. It's like very subtle, but I love it. It's kind of like what I guess Mr. Ambiguous was. I mean, Mr. Ambiguous wasn't even jazzy, but it just had this nice vibe to it. And I love, like, that call into it too with Mr. Ambiguous. You know how they mentioned it in the song was really cute. But can't wait to check out a live performance for this one. It will be really fun to see. But let's move on to the next song. We are going to be doing AHH. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it says it's Mamamoo and ESNA. So I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or if there's a different way to pronounce that name, but that just is what's written here. So I do apologize that if I'm wrong, if I'm saying it wrong. But let's go. We do have captions on. I love this guitar.
Look in my eyes, look in my lips.
Got a different frame here today.
Just look, don't touch.
Ooh.
Look at the way I walk it out from side to side. Just look, don't touch. Everywhere I go, I get the feeling. 불같이 뜨거운 시선들 서서히 다가오는 my little monster. 딱 거기까지. 비켜봐 아마 왜 밀고 땡기고.
Oh, look at this girl. This kind of gives me more Mr. Ambiguous vibes with the colors and everything. Ooh.
쓸데없는 연기만 내면 뭐 어쩌라고 잘생기면 타니 네 머릿속에 메리만
She's got a good voice too.
자꾸 쪽쪽쪽 수준이 맞아야 대화를 할 거야. Just look, don't touch.
Ooh, that little whisper.
넌 심장 소리 커지고 이대로 가면 너만 다칠 것 같은 걸 저만치 떨어져 있는 게 좋을 걸 꺼져라 일로 와 미국 땡기고 미치겠네 다칠까봐 걱정되잖아 1분만 10초만 시간 내줘요 이리저리
I like how they're like in the ads of these like magazines and newspapers.
너뿐이야 Oh baby please behave yourself 원한 얘기는 제발 stop 나는 저 멀리 떠나버렸어 Ain't nobody got time for this Listen to me boy 다 필요 없어 남자가 돼야지 안 그래? 잊지 말라고 내가 하는 얘기들 손부터 쓰지 말고 gotta respect the girl 다 따라해봐 이벤트는 필요 없어 비싼 것도 필요 없어 여기까지 좋지 화풀이 할 때 다 들어줘 자존심 같은 거 다 버려 몬스타 다 잡은
I love that she says Moonstar before she raps.
오빠 믿어 남자는 다 그래 아빠 말처럼 남자는 다 늑대 거기 못 나니 저리 와 내 다리 진짜 너네 타입 아니야 절대 너네
shaking hands.
매번 일 없어 그만 goodbye yeah 기회를 줄 테니 just to screw it up
Woo! That little growl. Ooh, those growls.
Nobody got time for this.
Ow. This one felt super quick. It literally felt like I went by in a minute. It felt so short, and it's literally like a 3.5 minute song. But I like the vibe of this one. It's definitely still like, this one felt more towards Mr. Ambiguous than what PIANOMAN did. PIANOMAN just kind of, I feel like, kept in the same realm of tone, but this one definitely followed the vibe more of Mr. Ambiguous. Just like the colors and kind of like the theme overall of the music video, and definitely kind of like the sound even a little bit too. Not as I would say dancey. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's definitely not as you know, upbeat and dancing to as what Mr. Ambiguous is, but it definitely has a good vibe to it. It's a lot of fun to listen to. It definitely has like a message within the song. This one kind of like is gearing towards, you know, giving like a message for men. You know, you gotta respect women because, you know, men are animals. I think at one point they said like, oh, like Dad said, men are wolves, you know. So it's kind of like going through that, and, you know, like, I think Kwasa says at one point, like, it's, you know, it's time to start acting like a man. So it says, like, no need for offense, I guess, to, like, give off, like, a special occasion or to buy luxurious things. It's all about, like, you know, listening to her, you know, when she's mad or when she's, like, feeling something, you know, understand her, trying to understand her. You know, just listen to her words, just being there in general. Like, you don't have to do anything, you just gotta be there. You just gotta listen. It's a fun song. I really like the collaboration. ESNA, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I do apologize. Maybe it's Esna or something like that. I don't know. But her voice is really good too. She's definitely got a little bit of a lower register tone, which I think really complemented their voices. I like how these music videos are always like working in a place. Like PIANOMAN, they were working in a bar. This one, they're working like in a barbershop. It's very interesting. They're always just working at a location all together. I can't wait to like hear the album overall, which I'm assuming maybe these songs are all together on an album, or at least maybe some of them could be all together on an album. I really would like to see like how their earlier albums were, you know, just flow wise and everything, like what the styles were for that whole album, you know, and everything. Just see the concepts and just see like the difference between obviously what I've seen so far and these now are just crazy. Like, all right, so we're gonna be moving on to the next MV, which is yeah. It sounds so funny me pronouncing these sounds. But that's what it's read here. And I don't want to sing it out loud because, you know, I got a terrible voice. But I'm really curious to see what this one's going to be like. If this one's going to be matching the vibes of what the other music videos have been thus far. But this one is 4 minutes long. So she's a long music video. We do have captions. So let's just go. Ooh. I just noticed the year too. It says 2015. They debuted in 2014, right? Already the ooh, hold on. What I was gonna say is like the production like already looks like way different from just like the previous music video. Like the previous music video just already just has like a different look to it all. This looks like even much more improved. Like just it all together. Like this looks so HD, but man, this caught me off guard. Moonbyo's hair, is this a wig? Is this her actual hair? Did she really cut it this short? How interesting, because she literally had like long hair before, like in such a short amount of time. Like these music videos are all within the same year, right? Or like at least a couple of them are. Insanity. All right, I'm gonna restart. I noticed also that it looks like they're doing like kind of like what's called character card. Oh, is that her on the bed? Did not even notice. They have like little character cards like introduction cards. Look at her and her hair. Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna just pause real quick. Hold on, girl. Let me just go back. Okay. So Moonbyo does have longer hair then. Maybe she's just wearing a wig. Or maybe she's got extensions on. I don't know. Solar looking after her. Oh. Solar trying to get her attention. The makeup that they have on them. Hwasa and Wheein look crazy. Oh. Colin Firth. No, I mean they're going crazy up in here. Oh, he's getting crazy on this plane. Vocals though, they're killing it still. Oh. What kind of hospital is this? Oh.
여자 누구예요? 여자였어?
The little sound. These girls are crazy. It is so crazy how they just have like these different storylines in each music video. Like nothing is connecting, nothing is connected. It is just a different concept each time. A different scenario, a different story to tell. But it's so much fun watching their music videos. Honestly, I don't even know if I could really focus on the lyrics because I was enjoying the music video too much. So I may have to go back and actually review the lyrics a little bit because I was just so zoned in on like what they were doing that whole time that I could not focus on the lyrics. It was funny. But the vibe of the song was still a lot of fun. They look like they were having fun. I could imagine them literally having the best time like on set that day. Like the behind the scenes footage probably is so funny. Like them getting into hair and makeup, especially Hwasa and Wheein. Getting into their outfits, you know, it looked like they maybe had like prosthetics on their faces to kind of give them those, I guess, more manlier jaws. And everything, and the makeup and just dressing up, it must have been super fun. I genuinely thought Moonbyul cut her hair. Like, it looked like it was real. Like, it didn't look like a wig. But I guess she was wearing a wig or something because she had her hair longer in other scenes, so maybe it was just a wig for that. Super funny, just Solar's character just following her around like that whole time, becoming obsessed, being the maid, getting on the plane to be a, what are they called? The people on the plane, the people who work on the plane, a stewardess, yeah, something like that. And Hwasa's character just like harassing her literally the whole time, trying to get her attention, this and that, and she's like, no, trying to focus on the cute one over here. And then, you know, she's thinking like it's a dude the whole time, which is super funny. Honestly, Wheein's character was just like there. Was not doing anything, wasn't really participating, it was just watching. Just like kind of in the background, just hanging out. Like, I like how the titles of some of these songs are just like noises. You know, like the last one was Aoop and this one's like yeah. Yeah, which is just so interesting. Like when you're explaining that, like imagine like being on the radio and you're saying that as the title. It's just so fun. It's unique. It's really unique. So I really like it. It's interesting. But overall, the song was super fun. I really liked it. I've really liked all of these songs thus far. They're just really fun to listen to. They just have like such a good vibe to them. Like, I'm just having a good time. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the next song, which is 1 centimeter. This one looks like it came out in 2016. The previous one came out in 2015. Granted, I don't know which date-wise, but already we're in a new year, so I'm wondering if like the concept's going to be different from the previous ones, or if it's still kind of be in the same area as they've been before. But let's go. We do have captions on.
여기 나보다 큰 사람 있어? 없으면 됐어.
What did they do?
너보다 내가 더 커. 우리끼리끼리끼리. 너는 소리도 미리 뭐 나라 얘기. 오케이? 배쁘지만 키 앞에선 장사 없지 small win 어줍잖니 내 세지 가지고 니들 이러기 우리 쿨하게 좀 가자 나만 헬신지 너는 나의 인생 투성이 좀 커 그냥 받아들여 난쟁 받아들여 달라질 건 없어 인생 뭐라 카노 Do you know what I'm saying? 아이고 우리 언니가 어디 이쁜 대기 앞에서 주름을 잡을까요? 이봐요 올라오려면 멀어네 여기 높은 곳까지 거기 아래 공기는 어때 많이 탁하지 난 거기 뭐가 입장 물가 그만해 이럴 시간 있으면 다른 거나 고민해 우리 휘니 소리 안 다니 내가 꺼내줄게 언니가 이 구역에 잠시 너보다 내가 더 커 넌 160 우리끼리끼리끼리 딱 1cm 에요 반올림에도 작아요 나보다 더 가창을 깔아봐요 소용없나요 내려 신어도 티가 나고 운동화를 신어도 티가 나 그 순서가 도레미파 너는 나의 제 인생 1.8 누가 봐도 이건 쌤쌤 두성이 좀 커 여긴 우물 안의 전쟁 You know what I'm talking about yeah. 거기 몬스터 아주 그냥 물만 마셨어 인정해 여유 넘치는 게 장신인 척 난리 우월한 척 난리 제옥만인 척 난리 그래봤자도 털이
I like how she's calling her out, calling her Moonstar.
손잡이가 빠졌어 지나가는 듯해 오가 웃어 지금 내 기분이 그래 어이가 없네
I love how they sound like so kiddish saying that. How tall is 160?
여기 나보다 큰 사람 있어? 너보다 내가 더 커. 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 잘 들어 난쟁이들아. 내가 이 바닥에서 너보다 내가 더 커. 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 너보다 내가 더 커.
Well, that was the final music video. That was probably the most interesting music video I think I've ever seen from a group. That was so funny. I have no idea. This does say, I believe, is an MV. It does. I was looking it up and it says this is an MV. So was this a comeback? Was this for a comeback? Because this is like such a funny song. So it looks like they're all the same height, and I don't think I've ever really thought about it. Is that what they were saying? Like there's like not really that much height difference between them. That's probably the funniest thing though. The way they were saying Mamamoo, and it's like an argument, right? They're like arguing to see like who's slightly taller than the other. They all do like generally look like they're the same height, and I don't think I've ever really realized that before, because sometimes, you know, they wear heels, sometimes they're not, so I wouldn't really know. And I never really thought about it, but it's so interesting because they were like talking amongst themselves but also talking, I think, referring to even other people. They're like, oh, you're shorter than me, you're like below me. And it's so funny because I feel like the song is supposed to be a little comedic, right? Like the topic in itself is a bit comedic, and obviously some parts of when they're singing is a bit funny too. You know, when they're singing Mamamoo, they're singing it kind of like with this little tone that kind of is like reminding me of like a whining child, but is still very, very cute. It's just such an interesting song. A song I never thought I was going to be hearing today. You know, it's like it's like they're kids arguing over who's taller than the other. It's so funny. It's such like a fun song. It's kind of like just like a fun song to get to know them a little bit better. But it's a fun, cute little song. Like, it doesn't have to, you know, do with, you know, singing about like a relationship or a guy or something. You know, it's actually just really a song just them like arguing with each other, which is really fun. It's really cute. It's something I think that'd be fun, you know, for the fans to really watch and everything. You know, it's just something cute to like to have. This was a great set of music videos. I really liked it. I can't wait to like see how their music videos continue to progress over, you know, the course of their career. It's going to be really interesting to see. It's just so crazy. It really blows my mind, you know, the different vibes they had going on in the early days versus like their later days. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you're going to change over time in your career, right? Like, your concept changes. Like, there's so many groups who started out with a way different concept than what they're currently at, and it's just it's how you grow, you know, it's how you change, it's how you know, just improve overall. And it's not even to say like any of these concepts are bad or anything, or like, and that goes for any other group too. It's just a matter of, you know, maturing, you know, trying new things out and stuff like that. It's great. I loved it though. But I like how they're just really able to do any genre. They're just very versatile artists. They really, really are. I think they can do like literally any kind of concept and pull it off perfectly. But that is it for today, lovelies. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Continue to leave your recommendations down in the comment section. And if you want to see me check out more Mamamoo or other K-pop content, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But other than that, lovelies, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!